Example on total probability. In this module, we will discuss an example on total probability. Let us recall. A set of events capital E1, capital E2 up to capital En is said to represent a partition of the sample space capital S if capital EI intersection capital EJ equals phi, I is not equal to j and I, j equals 1, 2, 3 up to n. Capital E1 union capital E2 union capital En equals capital S, and capital P of capital EI is greater than 0 for all I equals 1, 2 up to n. Theorem on total probability. Let capital E1, capital E2 up to capital En be a partition of the sample space capital S, and each of the events has non-zero probability of occurrence. Let capital A be any event associated with capital S, then capital P of capital A equals capital P of capital E1 into capital P of capital A, given that capital E1 has already occurred, plus capital P of capital E2 into capital P of capital A, given that capital E2 has already occurred, plus capital P of capital En into capital P of capital A, given that capital En has already occurred. Two therapies are available for curing a disease. The probability of recovery from each therapy is given by 7/8 and 9/10. Find the probability that the patient suffering from the disease is cured. Solution. Let the two therapies available for curing a disease be capital T1 and capital T2. Probability of selecting a therapy is capital P of capital T1 equals 1/2 and capital P of capital T2 equals 1/2. Let capital A be an event that the patient is cured. Probability that the patient suffering from the disease is cured from therapy capital T1 is capital P of capital A, given that capital T1 has occurred, equals 7/8. Probability that the patient suffering from the disease is cured from therapy capital T2 is capital P of capital A, given that capital T2 has occurred, equals 9/10. Probability of patient being cured will be given by capital P of capital A equals capital P of capital T1 into capital P of capital A, given that capital T1 has already occurred, plus capital P of capital T2 into capital P of capital A, given that capital T2 has already occurred. This equals 1/2 into 7/8 plus 1/2 into 9/10. This results in 71/80. Hence, the probability that the patient suffering from the disease is cured is 71/80. In this module, we have discussed an example on total probability.